Hello, fantastic students at Charleston Southern University. Dr. Stan Reilly here. And I wanted to take just a few minutes here at this midpoint of our time together to say congratulations, you're halfway through the term. And it's been a real joy working with you all thus far, and I'm looking forward to the coming weeks. So just continue to stay active in the course and uh, work on catching up anything that you might have fallen back behind on. Just remember that I'm here for your success. So I reach out to me. I'll work with you as best I can within, of course, the Charleston Southern's policies. But again, if you owe assignments or you're behind a little bit on something like that, do contact me or go ahead and just submit them. And having points for your work is better than a zero. All right. Most of you are up to date, so I'm preaching to the choir, as they say. But for those of you who might be behind, do catch up. There's still time to be successful in our course. Okay, here we are at midpoint, and we've covered, everything from, a lot of material already from, why strategies are developed to begin with, why would your business have a strategic plan? What's the purpose of them? How long do they last? What are they supposed to accomplish? So you've talked about that. We talked about external and internal influences that help to shape and reshape your strategic plan. And of course, a lot of that's driven by the marketplace and competitors. And so just like in Porter's model, we always have to be cognizant of what's going on out there in the macro environment, as well, such as new competitors coming in, new technologies being developed, changes in social attitudes and norms and what's expected and whether the infrastructure exists. And that could be anything from technology upgrades to really roads and railways and airports and ways to distribute, kind of logistics, getting things from one place to another. And then when you branch out to more of an international presence, that global aspect comes into play as well. This week, we're going to be looking at more of the horizontal growth and development of strategy, and that's where you would bring in your marketing people and you look at the demographics of your clientele and who are your stakeholders, and so you'd be assessing once again both from a SWOT standpoint as well as those elements we've discussed so much before, the supply, demand, and the price for what it is you do, and how your strategic plan needs to be a living document, if you will, so evolving over time to capture everything that is both good and historic about your company, as well as what you need to develop ahead to stay competitive and relevant. All right. Okay, so be working on that for next week, and again, look ahead and remember that what you want to do is create a very cohesive demonstration covering as many facets of what you do, what the company you selected, the position that you are representing, and through their eyes, develop these strategies. Show your data as much as possible in your writing assignments and demonstrations. Some of you are doing that, and I really appreciate that because a picture is worth 1,000 words. Use data charts, use tables, graphs, crank up your Excel program and convert any kind of raw data into charts, and histograms and pie charts and sideways charts, anything that shows data, and then of course explain it also. But you don't need as many words to explain your data when you have data charts, because the image combined with the verbiage makes a really great ensemble. All right. So take that forward into week 4, moving ahead. And remember, when you're doing your financials in the very last week that we'll spend together, all the more reason that you want to hone in your skills on showing numbers in a more confined and organized and orderly way. All right. Stay lively with the discussion postings. All right. Post earlier in the week if you can. I know you're all busy, but do your best, because as soon as we can get the conversation going in the week, the more we can build on to it. And last but not least, be sure to look into the examples that I provided. I'm looking at notes, okay? Be sure to look at the examples that I provided in the enrichment references area, where there are examples of APA writing, reference list, sample paper with how spacing is supposed to be with the title page and the running header and the page numbers, and citing and quoting and referencing, all of those things. The little detail minutiae, it's not much, but those items are important. So make sure that you review those examples so that you can master your APA writing skills. I know many of you are graduating, but some of you might be going into graduate school, and this will, I'm telling you, it will be beneficial to you. Be sure to save anything out of that learning resources area for future classes, or just to have in a file for when you do go back to school and earn a master's degree ahead. And also, you might want to publish something one day, and having that APA mastery will help you to do that even better. I think that's really all I had. But again, midterm, here we are. Where did the time go? It always flies when you're having fun, right? But thanks so much for being such an outstanding class. Charleston Southern is an excellent university, and it's a privilege for me to be working with each of you. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the boards. Bye-bye.